Get approved for up to $20,000 today, right now.
Hello, honey bun.
Hello, my honey buns. It's your gal Lou, or you can call me Miss Honey Bun. And if you are new to this channel, we talk about resources, money, ways to get money, ways to invest it, save it, stack it, and just how to overall elevate your life financially and be in a position where you can thrive instead of survive. Now, in today's video, I am talking about One Main Financial. This is literally one of the best loan companies for people that have bad credit. If you need a personal loan and you've been facing challenges getting approved for loans, or you're just simply in a bind right now and you could use that extra cash for some needs, maybe you're trying to get a vehicle or just have some expenses that need to be taken care of, then you definitely want to stay tuned to get this information. So One Main is a lender that has been around for a long time. They actually provide unsecured loans, so you don't have to worry about putting up collateral, which I know a lot of places that accept individuals with bad credit, they will want you to put up some sort of collateral. But with this company, you don't have to worry about that. And they specialize in helping people with bad credit. They have a straightforward online process, which I love because we just want to get straight to the point. But they also have in-branch offices and options for those people that don't really like doing things on the internet and you prefer to go into your local branch, talk face-to-face with a real live human being. You have that option as well. Now, when you're applying for a loan with One Main Financial, you can get anywhere from $1,000 to $20,000. It really just depends on what your specific needs are. Make sure you're not applying for something that you don't need, but if you know that you need, let's say, $15,000, go ahead and apply for the $15,000. They also have really flexible repayment terms. I'm talking about 24 months, 36, 48, and even 60 months. So you really have that option to choose a term that fits your needs. You don't have to feel rushed to pay this money back. You have that option to really spread it back over time, which allows you to get back on your feet from whatever the situation is that you may be in right now. They also have an extremely easy application process if you do choose to do it online. So they really make their website easy to navigate, and I love that. As you can see, as soon as you get to the website, you can go ahead and click on Get Started. They're going to ask you how much money you need. You can say, 15,000. You can say 1,500. You can say 20,000. And then you're going to go ahead and go from there. They're going to ask you your name. I am Jane Doe. Oops, but you know what I mean. You're going to put in your address, and literally it'll just take a few minutes to get everything into the system. So going back to the main page here, something else that I do want to mention, they have a really high score on Trustpilot. They have a 4.7. And they have over 70,000 reviews. So this is a company, like I said, they've been around for a while, and they're also reputable. You can see firsthand people's, reviews about this company. Even on YouTube here, there's plenty of people that have mentioned this particular lender. And they have APRs ranging anywhere from 18% to 35.99%. And although those interest rates are a bit high, as we know, oftentimes when you have bad credit, it's to be expected. But in the moment, depending on your situation, sometimes it's just necessary to go ahead and take that loan back or take that loan out, as long as you have a solid plan in place and you know that you'll be able to pay that money back. That's the only time I recommend going ahead and getting a higher interest rate loan, is if you are all out of options and you need this money, but also you know that you can pay it back. Another thing I will tell you is that they don't have branches in every state. I know sometimes people may drop in the comments and be like, hey, this company isn't available here. So I'm telling you right now, they may or may not be available in your state. When you go onto the website and you put your address in, you'll be able to find out right away if they're available in your state or not. And they do have fees sometimes, just depending on what loan offer you receive. There may be an origination fee. So make sure that you are clear about those fees, or any fees if applicable, before you sign. Now, on the bright side, going back to the bright side, they do have over 1,500 local branches. This is across the country. So the chances of them not being available for you are slim, which is good. And when I say they are very accommodating for those with bad credit, that is what they're known for. They also don't have any prepayment penalties. So if you, for whatever reason, want to pay that loan off early, you have that option to do that. And that can help you to really cut down and save on that high interest rate. So I would actually recommend, if possible, to pay your loan off early to avoid accruing so much interest and paying more over time. So all in all, I would say that if you are someone that really needs a loan right now, and you may have possibly tried other options, or you haven't, but you've been iffy about applying for a loan because you know that you don't have the best credit, I would say definitely give OneMain a try, especially if you do have some sort of income coming in to where you would be in a position to pay that loan back over time. Then I would say go ahead and go with this company. This is a great company that I would recommend, and I would say that your chances of getting approved with them are pretty high. As always, listen, it's important that we get out of surviving and transition into thriving. So where you are today is not where you will be forever, and you have to know that. The goal is to continue moving and moving forward, moving up. You might be in a predicament today, but it doesn't mean that you have to stay in that predicament for the rest of your life. You have the power to create your dream life and change things around for you. It's just a matter of believing that first and then making the necessary steps. There will be a link down in the comments in the description for you to book a one-on-one call with me. If you need someone to talk to, you don't have that person in your life that's speaking life into you or leaving you feeling motivated, or you feel like you have certain barriers holding you back and you're trying to figure out how to get past that, you can definitely book that call with me. I am ready and available. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.